I totally forgot about that.
Me too.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the SGO Press Pass. You already know it's 8 p.m. somewhere. My name is Curtis Russell at Cali from the Dojo. I am a writer and video producer here at Sports Gamers Online, and I'm joined by Mike Knoxxx, who does everything better than me.
I do nothing but show up. Okay, but thanks for being here, guys. It's been a while. I looked and said, "Damn, it's been about a month." But things been going on health wise. But we're here. We're gonna talk some Madden, some AEW.
Oh yeah,
Fight Forever. There's NCAA news. People got their panties in a bunch. Like, I'm gonna get my player's likeness on my player. Look, I can play like Billy now. All that good stuff going on, but. What you been playing?
Exactly. Let's jump right into one of my favorite segments. What have we been playing? I've been playing Legend of Zelda. Let me bring it back real quick, Mike.
You're my son both.
Yeah. Let me bring it back. I've been playing the game of the year, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
What?
Yes, I've been playing
game of the year.
Yes,
is
sir.
Zelda?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
You do know they did just announce Spider-Man 2.
Yes,
with the symbiote.
You
do know that,
and I'm excited.
Okay,
I know that Diablo comes out next week, and we still have Starfield, and we still have Spider-Man. I know.
Okay.
I know what's at stake. But this game, first of all, Breath of the Wild. I have a Breath of the Wild tattoo, by the way.
Oh my God! My son's only 16. I would introduce you, okay? Because he is a Zelda freak as well. Like Zelda.
He has a great gaming taste already at 16. Man, because
this game, father.
Exactly. This game is already. It literally takes everything about Breath of the Wild, makes it even better. They added new features that makes the game even better. And they give so much creative freedom to the player, and it's just amazing. It is amazing. It's just more Breath of the Wild, but better.
Okay.
Best I can put it. And I love it. What you been playing, man?
Well, we ask that question every week, right?
Yeah.
But for once, I've been playing the same thing. I got back into Madden. I got excited about Madden coming out. It's beta should be coming somewhere hopefully soon here in a couple of days. So got back into Madden, trying to do something different with 2K. We're in another season of 2K, so my clown ass is putting on makeup yet again. Another year about to come around the corner.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been playing. The same old. I'm bored. Oh, I did get to play the Street Fighter beta.
Really?
Yes, on both Xbox and my PlayStation. So.
Really? I didn't know. I think I've heard that Street Fighter was going into beta. How was that? Because
as again, guys, this is the Sports Gamers Online, right? That's literally my DNA as a sports gamer, okay?
Yeah.
Without having like Paperboy and like California Games, all that kind of stuff back in the day with Atari, that's like, once like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat came out, and I started getting my arse handed to me by my friends and family, they lost me. Okay. But I do dabble in fighting games the best that I can. You know what I mean? Yeah. I fell in love with Injustice because I'm a huge DC fan. Right. So it was easy for me to get into that. I liked it Marvel vs. Capcom because it's superheroes. So I was into that. So Street Fighter, not my cup of tea. So let me just say that by that's my preposition by saying I thought it was smooth. I thought it was a really good game to play. My son loved it over and over, but like he only wanted to play it by himself. Or let me rephrase that. No one wanted to play with him because it was the same damn characters over and over. Right? And they were like, it's a beta, dude. Like, just calm down. My son's like, no, you understand. This is just the greatest game, Dad. You don't understand. My son, right?
It's the greatest.
He literally talks when he's, no, Dad. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was going to be great. That's how he talks. Like his hands are just moving. So, no, I love Street Fighter. I thought it was pretty good. Also, people that I know who like that kind of game played it. It is a really good game and fun game to play. I'm excited about it coming out. So
good. Yeah, and because you have Street Fighter, and then, of course, Justin Stevens said in the comments, Mortal Kombat 1.
It's coming too, right?
It's coming out also. It looks beautiful. Looks stunning. I saw the trailer, and I was like, this is probably what the game is going to look like, by the way. It looks really, really good. I know a lot of people have kind of talked about how Mortal Kombat is a little bit robotic looking with the fighting moves, and it's not really as fluid as people want it to be. But Street Fighter looks good. Mortal Kombat looks good. It looks like the fighting community got something to work with right now.
Well, it sure ain't boxing. Okay, any word at all, you know.
Undisputed is still in early access.
Okay. That's I'm sorry, that's a late problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Just as a sports gamer, I'm sorry, but I'm late. Right? Because I just can't take it anymore. Can I get one freaking good boxing game on a console? That's not so hard.
Hopefully it comes to console here soon. Stanley said, I'm new here. Those championship belts look awesome. How long did it take you to collect them?
Oh, see, now you're going to have me feel that I have to get arrogant. I don't mean to get arrogant, so please don't take it that way. And I thank you for them. I'm an old school collector. Okay. Yeah. I was collecting belts 20 years ago before it became a cool thing to do. But follow our Instagram page, Belt Kings. My clique is they're decked out. So I'm a Belt King still because I started it all. Yeah. They're emperors. Okay. I got 20. They got 78 to 90. Okay.
Wow.
I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. Yeah. Okay. I have 20. I have a wife and 4 children. Okay. They don't. They have way more belts than me. Okay. And every once in a while in my day. So I spend a lot of money on things to spend my money on. All right.
Yeah. They're cool belts.
I do thank you. They are my prized possessions. They're like my baby. So
yeah.
When I die, they have to get buried with me so my kids don't fight over them. So.
Yes.
But yeah, comment below though. Let us know what you guys are playing.
Yeah, totally.
You guys been playing.
Steph said, happy to see some sports gamers like me. Of course, man. This is a great community, Sports Gamers Online community. You can join us on Discord.
You're an every gamer.
I am. I play everything, but an every gamer. Undisputed should have been on console. Look, dude, you are not the only person that thinks that. Understanding.
Were you late to the program? I swear I was just spazzing about that.
Yeah, you was just saying that. Mike Knoxxx strongly thinks that it should have been on console, and it's a disappointment. Of course, I believe that. I agree with that, but also I do understand how like early access works, and hopefully, they get all the kinks out, and then it can go to console, and it's a better game. I know, and I can see you.
No, I want you to explain it. How does it work, please?
How does it work?
How much? Like,
I don't know how long it's gonna be. Mike. But It seems like Steel City are still working on the game, adding new boxers. They're getting the kinks out.
Adding new boxers. They don't need to add. No, the damn game is overloaded with boxers.
The game does have a lot of boxers.
It has a lot of boxers. Can we just get it on an equipment, on something that most of us will play?
Yes.
We won't have if our computers are not built to be PC gamers.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
Right? I got a PC here. I do. But certain games are just too strong for the mother sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think Undisputed was one of them.
Yeah, too. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up? We know why you guys are here, and we probably should jump over to that. Thanks for answering those.
Belt Kings.
Belt King. Yeah.
Just how it sounds.
I'm waiting to play Diablo 4 too. It's gonna be
my sons. Awesome. I did see a thing that dropped today from them. Mm-hmm. The first shit. All right, you can get a statue if you put on like hardcore.
Oh yeah,
do some things right away. They get a statue in the game of you. See,
yeah,
school.
No. I know what I'm just talking about. Yeah. That's very much true. They're doing a lot. Blizzard are doing a lot with the rollout of Diablo. Like you can like play right now, early access, and then keep going, and then it like rolls over, and you get all these new things and things like that. Like it's a lot. I'm just gonna play on launch day. Like
there it is.
Call it
Justin, you get on me every time we're on. It's not a Miz logo if my name is Michael too. Okay? Like Jordan Jackson, Michael, Jordan, Jackson, Tyson, Michael, Miz. It's not a Miz thing, it's a Michael thing. Okay. Well, we know what y'all here for.
We do.
So let's freaking talk about it. All right?
Yeah! Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the natural sportsgamersonline.com. Got some more Madden 24 news for you guys today. Crossplay is heading to Madden 24. So there was a tweet put out by MudLeaks last week stating that the multi-platform patch data branches have been removed from this year's game. That means that patches that update content rosters are more now divided into 2 branches Gen 4 and Gen 5, so current gen and last gen. So the patch data for the current gen consoles will go to PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Before, they were split into multiple categories or branches, but now they've been unified. So that was kind of the first, idea that, oh, wait, something has changed here. So shout out for MuttLeaks for identifying that, but it was not confirmed. It was rumored this is happening, but sources have confirmed that crossplay is making its way to Madden 24. Electronic Arts already featured crossplay in other sports titles like FIFA 23, NHL 23 as well, but Madden had been behind the curve. So this year you will be able to play your buddies. If I have some friends who've been on Xbox for a while, I've been on PS5, that they will be able to play each other. I believe in leagues as well, all the server data has been unified, so you should be able to play and cross-platform in leagues as well. So that's huge because the community has been broken up between both consoles for years. I mean, since the beginning, it's been like that for a while. So I mean, this is pretty huge. So I think this will help unify the community in the game. So that is the news there. We have confirmed. It's not just a rumor, not just what we heard, not just from a leak, but confirmed that crossplay is coming to Madden 24. Get more of your latest Madden 24 news here at SGO. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
If you appreciate our content and all the work we do to bring you guys the latest news, tips, and gameplay from your favorite sports games, drop a like, subscribe SGO today. You want to take your game to the next level? Then join SGO Insider.
Yeah. I have so much to talk about it, and I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about that, Mike, because crossplay has basically been confirmed for Madden 24. I broke this story at like 1 a.m. in the morning. Me and Kurt worked on it and got the sources together, and it is confirmed 100%. Now, this story has went completely bananas. This has been one of the biggest stories I've ever covered here on this channel and this website that I've been with for 2 years, and it's been crazy. Like, just the amount of people that are quoting our story, the amount of people that are just writing articles on it. Like, we've had an NFL reporter write on it. The only thing I can say is, like, there's people out here that they're not giving a little bit of credit. Just make sure that if you do share it, put Sports Gamers Online on there and just give us a credit for it, because we work hard here on this channel and on this website.
Do not plagiarism. That's called gimmick infringement. You saw my post on Facebook last night.
I did.
That brother took my shit word for word, verbatim. Even my emojis.
Yeah.
I'm old, so if I find a flower emoji, I had to look for that thing.
He had to go in there typing in flower. What do you think about crossplay coming to? Because I already see we're talking about PlayStation. This is the greatest. This is the first thing I saw when I heard it. Yeah.
I have both systems.
Yeah.
Okay. I play Madden on both systems anyway.
Did you buy PS5?
I have it by Madden season. Okay. I told you I would have it for my birthday.
Okay.
Madden comes out around my birthday.
Okay. I thought you would announce that, but
did I announce it?
Just right now?
You asked me. I didn't get a. I just said I have a PlayStation. I didn't say anything about PlayStation 5.
My bad.
You could always tell when a person has a PS5. You know why?
Why?
They gonna say I got a PS5. That's how you know. Okay. I got a Series X, and a Series S as well. Xbox. So I got every game system but a PlayStation 5 right now. Okay. I just moved into my home. I had to get furniture, okay?
You get all the time you need, man.
Now, as a player who plays those games, Kurt, I'm with my man here. I can't wait to bust PlayStation people's ass. Because a person who plays both systems, it's so much easy playing PlayStation against PlayStation. It's a different game.
Yeah.
To me. It doesn't play the same. The same things that don't work on both systems. They just don't. You know what I mean? Well, let me rephrase that. What works on PlayStation don't work on Xbox. That shit is shut down. Yeah. I cannot wait. And Justin asked the question. And yes, it is online leagues as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing where, and I'm saying this much, Kurt. Here your announcement. You ready? I think I might be permanently leaving Xbox though to go to PlayStation 5 exclusive.
And why is that?
As I'm getting older and I'm realizing all I play is sports games anyway. My children are starting to be what most gamers are anyway, and that's this exclusive thing, right? And that's what PlayStation has, the exclusives that my children want to play.
Yeah.
as a guy who plays the same games on every system, and especially if they're going to go cross-platform, that's all I play. I play nothing but sports games, nothing but wrestling. You know what I mean? That's the world I live in.
Yeah.
So, and for me, is Xbox just has. We talked about that before. Xbox hasn't changed.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years, it's like
right.
I love Apple, but I understand why people say they like Androids. It's something new. It's something fresh. PlayStation with all them accessories that came out. I know you didn't like the PlayStation handheld thing. Mm-hmm. Just the fact they're doing that excites me. I'm a consumer. Sell me on a good product. Sell me on something new and fresh. And that's what PlayStation's doing. And I'm ready to jump ship.
I completely agree with you. It seems like over the last couple of months, Xbox, especially with the and I don't want to get too deep into it because we're talking about sports games, but especially with the failure of Redfall, which was an exclusive, and it just seems like there's not really any super exciting exclusives over the horizon for Xbox, and Game Pass is the only thing they're really holding on to. Yeah, I could.
Amazing really Spider-Man, Alan Wake 2. Mm-hmm. I saw, as someone who haven't played games like Alan Wake,
yeah,
I saw that and said, that's a big stuff.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
But even look at like PlayStation, just in the past, you had God of War, you had like freaking Sekiro and all these other games come out for PlayStation. It's just been a ride for PlayStation. Like they're just keep the exclusives going. Keep the exclusives going. That's why everybody's jumping ship.
And I'm with this. Xbox, that's what keeps me. As someone who also has kids, I got Game Pass.
Yeah.
I don't have to buy a god darn thing. And we're going to talk about game later on today and whether we're going to buy that or not. But anything else? Because we know they're going to have the online leagues. It's going to be cross-play fully across both platforms.
That's kind of, I haven't talked about that. That's very encouraging for people that play FIFA because FIFA's cross-play, and I've seen Madden people jump in on the FIFA thing. Like, well, FIFA's had it, so of course Madden had it. But FIFA's only had it to an extent. It's not in pro clubs. It's not in certain modes. But it seems like Madden's going to have it across all the modes. So that's encouraging for FIFA people because we could be like, okay, EA Sports FC might have it across all modes now.
But EA's really the problems they've been having. That's my concern as a gamer.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Someone who still makes fun of 2K, worst servers ever. 2K will sort out your controller and a party. How do you do that? I'm playing a game. The party has nothing to do with you, right? So servers are servers.
Yeah.
So Madden's problems over the last year, especially with how they're going to give these games away, 50% off. You already heard people say they're not buying Madden.
Yeah.
Right? The appeal is they can't screw up anymore, right? So if you're going to make this a big thing, it better work. Because the problems that people were having last year where you couldn't even put in a draft class or continue a franchise and kicking people out of franchises. I couldn't play literally for over 30 days in any kind of online capacity at all in the game. Those are server issues.
Yeah.
Right. So how do you have something this huge? Right. Because to me, next to the other news about it is the franchise is going to be bigger this year is crossplay. You got to win your fans. If you're going to win your fans with crossplay, it better work. That's all I'm saying, Kurt.
True. And I completely agree with you. Because there is that. I mean, that's why Madden this year is like a make or break year for management at Electronic Arts, because the situation with the cloud saves and stuff like that is a big issue, and it really messed up a lot of people's save files. So, I mean, that's why a lot of people are getting invited to the Madden 24 beta and stuff like that.
I still ain't got invited. Hello, EA. Hello, I've been here from the very first game.
Yeah,
I couldn't play last year.
You're probably gonna get that email. If you don't, you can come on here and complain. Well, we'll be all right.
I've been doing that.
Yeah.
So, boss man, you watching? Can I get a demo when it comes out first? If you get an extra beta code, please. You know what I'm saying? I get it on right and all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a wordsmith. You know, my nickname ain't Books or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they do call me Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's. So, you know.
Jericho said Starfield. Yes, I wanted to say Starfield, but Starfield, I think Bethesda's under a lot of pressure, and we just got to see how that game is. I'm excited for that game, but we're just gonna have to see.
I'm sorry. What's Starfield? Enlighten the unwashed masses.
Yeah, Starfield is the latest exclusive for Xbox, being made by Bethesda, who does Elder Scrolls.
Okay, okay, I know something about. All right.
So Todd Howard has went on record saying that there's going to be over 1,000 explorable planets, and that's going to be. It's very ambitious.
They do. I have not. You can answer that one.
So will PC be able to play with us too? Yes. PC, yeah, that was the other thing. PC is going to be on the same level as the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X version. So in past years, FIFA and Madden were on like the old, they didn't have like hypermotion and they didn't have field sense in Madden and stuff like that. So now PC's making that jump, officially making that jump. And I said in the article that I didn't understand that because you create the games on PC. So why did PC make a jump back to old console versions? Does that make sense? Like,
it made no sense that they did.
Like, I was just like, you make it on a PC, but then you don't release it for that particular version on PC.
And I realized, as I'm new to PC, it's been I'm going on 2 years now having my PC. I can't play Madden on there. Like, through the game, all that stuff. So I'm like, I like to see what that looks like. I think it was like a couple years ago, Madden, I was able to download, but that was it was just weird and difficult. Yeah. I'm ready for Madden to fail. So ESPN,
it's done that.
Listen, see, why prey on the downfall of someone trying to make something for us? Now, I get what you're going to say in the back of your mind. They're here for money. Well, shit. So is ESPN, NFL, right? Just make a good game. I don't care who makes the game.
Yeah.
I don't care. I have no dog in the fight unless you watch AEW. Yeah, that's just a bad product.
I think, and I've seen a lot of people say, PC is Tony Khan. I've seen a lot of people say PC is gonna like get in there and get all the cheats and all the mods going and stuff like that.
That's what I heard too.
I'm like, I don't know why there's a cynic in me, and I'm just like, but ain't there like an anti-cheat thing in Madden? Like when they log on, there's like anti-cheats for PC. Like they can't allow you.
What do you think cheese play is, man?
I don't know. I don't know that.
You know what ruined the video game world? Do you know?
No, I don't.
What they're watching us on right now?
Oh, the internet.
One person says, "Oh, look what I can learn how to do to get an easy touchdown." Yeah. Everybody does it. So anytime the games get broke because fans break the games.
Yeah.
Play the games how they're meant to be played. Play them sim.
Yeah.
Don't look for a play. Don't look for, if I do this, the line's going to move this way. There's people in this world that want to see everything fall. That's why they're virgins.
But that's what Drisco's saying here. Drisco's like, there's an anti-cheat. That's what I thought. But I mean, of course they can probably break through that. I understand that because people still cheat in Halo,
I'm sorry. Madden hasn't been good for PlayStation 2. So clearly, Mr. Bolton, and let me just say this. The thoughts and opinions of the people on this show does not belong to everybody at SGO. They belong to said individuals. You're crazy. That's all I want to say. Thank you for watching. But there's no way that Madden has not been good for PlayStation. You're someone who still thinks that the NFL 2K football game that came out, which was a very incredible game, very awesome game, and still unbelievable to this day, can still do something that Madden can't do. I talk about it every year. Send multiple people in motion. That's football. That's NFL. Yeah. Why Madden doesn't do that? Because people freaking cheat. Okay? Like, come on, man. If you still that hurt from PlayStation 2 days, then you just, I'm going to live it. I'm going to just hope you come along.
Okay. Hunter Iggy said, Sports Gamers Online, any news about NBA Live 24? I'm only going to say that for some reason there has been a big upheaval or whatever the hell it is. Like, people on YouTube have been loving NBA Live 19 recently.
Because 2K is so garbage. And we're all clowns. I'm the biggest clown of them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, NBA Live 19 has.
I'm an advocate for, I would love Live to come back because I want to see competition, even if Live is more arcadish.
So would you take remember EA Sports, they had the, was it 3-on-3?
Okay, yeah.
That was arcadish.
Yeah.
You didn't like that?
I liked it. No, okay. I liked it. Are still online. Yeah. Yeah, even 19. Like, it's like, what? Really? Like, yeah, they're still online and like people are really still like in there playing. I actually like arcade style games. Actually, the guy that just commented, that's Brandon. He's playing Mega Super Mega Baseball or something like that for EA. And that game looks genuinely fun, but it's not. It's more an arcade style game. It's not.
I can't play any sports game that's not a sim game. At least not. And I know people are gonna say, "Well, I get it." I'm playing every. They're going to be like, Madden's not sim. You know what I mean? That's that argument, right?
It is.
There's that argument, but it is. Yeah. But fans make it not sim, right? By cheating. So I play games like legitimately. Me and my friends legitimately. I'm in leagues. I've done leagues for decades now, right? Yeah. You can't run this play this many times. You cannot have this. You cannot have this, right? I rather allow you to have your own defensive playbook than an offensive playbook, right? Yeah. You can't really, you can still bring in those cheesy blitzes, but you can go get those same cheesy blitzes by just using that one playbook anyhow, right? So you got to do things you can to make the game realistic, and then you got to have your big boy and big girl pants on and play like a grown up. You're not at the barbecue with Do Dirty and Nook Nook in them anymore.
What in the world?
You're not at the barbecue. Do Dirty and Nook Nook. Peanut, John, Little Terry.
I don't. Oh, that's hilarious.
I miss the Chicago thing.
What about? Have you played like independent sports games like Curse to Golf? Like those.
I play a sports game. I mean, I played the PGAs. I played.
Yeah, which is similar.
I played hockey. I played when 2K had hockey. I thought that was not a bad game.
Yeah.
They had hockey. You know what I mean? I just thought their biggest problem was one-timers. But you can look at EA hockey game and then go, well, it was for 10 years. Top corner was the only way you could score in the game, right? So every game has a glitch. Yeah, right? We just got to be smart enough to hold the line long enough. Madden shouldn't have got this far, right? As fans, we should have been upspoke, but social media is what it is, right? And then held them to the fire and then make a better game.
The casual fan base is just so much bigger than the actual,
exactly.
Hardcore fan base.
Madden's name itself sells itself, Kurt.
Yeah,
right. You hear Madden, they're going to go buy this. It's in the streets. The same as, for what it's worth, PlayStation people. It's the same as PlayStation,
right?
It's the name. Nintendo, it's the name. He said Zelda. My son, Zelda came out when I was a kid.
It's a very old franchise.
And my kids are still playing. The Mario Brothers movie was very successful because it still translates from the little children to the adults like myself, right? So Madden's that way, right? So I cheer for every video game system that makes it, or video game publisher to make a good game. I don't think nobody's in the business, Kurt, to say, I'm going to make a game that sucks on purpose just to take your money.
Yeah.
That's just not my belief. If I'm wrong and I'm not even at, well, hell, that's why I've been with one for 25 years. So.
And I 100% agree with you. We should always try to root for these publishers because ultimately we as consumers win when they make a great game. So we should always root for, like, you shouldn't be like, I just hate EA because I hate them and I just don't like them. It's like, I'm always rooting for EA to make a great Madden game.
Listen, my man, the laughter, It has been so bad, but let's just say one thing. We talked about Maximum Football here last time we were on the air.
Yeah. You're not a fan of it.
But I said, if you can give me custom logos and people start putting in, if you can start putting in your own names, it can mimic the NFL.
Yeah.
Then people will play it. If it cannot mimic the NFL, if you cannot upload logos, if you cannot change names to things, that game will fail. Mm-hmm. Because the NFL, football in itself, is a logo, citywide, statewide fan base and game. Yeah. Very few fans. I know a lot of the young people today say, can be from New York and still like a Los Angeles team. Where I come from, that's blasphemous. Okay, you're from New York. You should never you're from New York. Like, I'm not even a New Yorker, and I know that it's blasphemous to like anything outside of New York. You know what I mean? But they ride for the Giants, they ride for the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Patriots, whatever your team is, right? Even if you're a lowly Browns fan, that's what people are playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, I hear you, because there's kids out here that don't hate the Celtics and the Lakers fans. I don't understand that.
Makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
You saw my post every day in the playoffs was Boston. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my point is the same thing when it comes to college football.
And if you guys get in the chat talking about the Lakers got swept, I'm putting you in timeout.
I got your back. On that one. But no, again, like even with NCAA, that game's going to sell because you're going to see Roll Tide. You're going to see Notre Dame. That's what sells. That's what sells football. Yeah. Right. Maximum Football game could be a very good game. It's going to die because Madden exists, or whoever going to have that licensing of the NFL is going to always win because it's the logos, it's the imaging.
Mm-hmm. Justin Stevens says, if you only play Sims games, Mike, you shouldn't be buying AEW game because the crap.
We're going to talk about that in a second, and I guess that will be our segue at the 30-minute mark.
I see you guys in the comments talking about college football. We are getting to college football. Matter of fact, you want to jump right into college football?
Yeah, go college football because he's trying to bait me into this damn wrestling talk, and I'm not going to let you do it just yet, Justin. No, Tony. I didn't want your free tickets, okay? I didn't want your free tickets. Actually, I'm lying. If I'd had some free tickets, my ass would have been right in Vegas. Okay,
right.
So
right,
but
okay. College football. So it was past that, like, these players can opt in to have their likenesses in college football. I think it's like top division college ball that they can have their likenesses put into the EA Sports game, which you were just talking about, Mike. That's the realistic part of these kind of games. So I don't watch much like college ball. So like they're going to have the quarterbacks. They're going to have everybody that when you see on Saturday, they're going to have all those players into there. Those players can opt into that. Because before the NCAA were stopping them, but now they're not stopping them to do that. They're giving them the choice. What do you think about that?
It's like I just said, it's what's going to sell the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's going to sell the game, right?
It's going to sell the game. I seen a fan-made trailer that was like Justin Burrow back in LSU days, and it was pretty dope. And it had Burrow on the cover. It was a PlayStation commercial put together for NCAA EA football, and it was amazing looking. But that's exactly what's going to sell, right? The problem for me as a college football fan, I'm more of an NFL fan, but I am a college football fan, and I'm a Notre Dame fan. Right. And I like Florida State. I like some certain teams in, certain areas. I don't know all these motherfuckers' names.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't really care. You know what I mean? You have the big people. Yes, that's cool. I never mind that part of it in college football because they gave you the customization enough to go in there and change the names anyway.
Yeah.
So that part never bothered me that it had to be there. So that's a good thing for the players who are getting paid for that likeness. But as a fan, I don't think that moves the needle for me playing that game. The other news that came out about the game is what's going to move the needle for me to play the game.
I agree.
Which is the dynasty mode being heavily focused and that being the biggest part of the college football game. Yeah. That's what this is said to be their big main focus.
Yeah,
is to be dynasty mode, and people who want to leave Madden, are sick of Madden, or never like Madden because they prefer college sports. That was their domains. They could go play a 15-year college career as a coach, recruiting, and they love that about that game. If they focus back on that game will be successful. But unless you're going to have legends, right? So I can go and get the 94 Florida State team with Charlie Ward and all those guys on there, Ward, things like that. Then I wouldn't personally care if, what's the guy from USC, quarterback, Caleb, won the Heisman. I don't care if that's Caleb or not. That could literally say Bill Walsh, Billy Walsh for my Entourage fans. And I'm like, hey, Medellin. So I'm cool.
Okay. All right, cool. I've always liked the college football games, especially when they came out like in 2014, stuff like that, because you can like play 4 years and then you can move the guy over to Madden and things like that. So I always thought that was always a great thing. But of course, this game had to go through like a restart in development. So we'll see what EA comes up with next. This type of news is just giving you an update that it is still in the works. It is still very much in the works. And I feel like the gameplay is going to be very much like Madden. Honestly.
Yeah, well, we've talked about that before as well.
Yeah.
And I know we got the comment here from Quentin, who didn't play Madden since PlayStation 2. Clearly now I got my answer. And that's you just like college football better. Because college football 14 is not better than Madden. Because it's the same game from the same company. It's just copy and paste from the year before. That's all college football ever was. I'm not being funny, man. I'm trying to. If I could be serious for a moment,
funny, dude. Like,
okay,
it's better than Madden. Better than Madden.
I'm just saying, like, I love college football. I love college football, NCAA 14.
Yeah,
right. But I had this argument back 10, 14, 13 years ago. Okay, it's the same game, guys. That's all. It's the same. It's whatever Madden was the year before with something different in it.
Yeah.
But it's relatively the same game.
Yeah.
So
they're just in the comments, just
hey, look at Justin being a wrestling fan.
Quentin Bolden, he's not having it with you, man.
and hell no, NCAA and Madden.
He's not having it with you.
Well, have never been the same. All right, so whoever knows Quentin, please make sure y'all call his parents or his significant others, because Quentin, lay off the weed.
Oh my goodness, not the Stephen A.
Lay off the weed, man. Like seriously, you're literally sitting here on this very popular network that allows me to yell and rant for no apparent reason. That NCAA football and Madden was never the same game. You just hate Madden. That's like people who say that AEW is better than WWE. I get it. Kofi Kingston lost to Brock Lesnar in 5 seconds. I left wrestling for 3 months too. But you know what? Do you know?
He's in there saying you're literally the first person I've heard say Madden and NCAA were the same.
Then with all due respect, again, Quentin, I'd say this with not to make the joke of all due respect. I don't think you know that many people. I'm not making fun of it. I'm being honest. He can't. Now don't get me wrong. I've had people disagree with what I'm saying.
He said they've used the same engine, but it's never the same game, my guy. So the Ignite engine, I'm guessing he's referring to. Why he stop, man? What is going on?
What does it say?
I know. Yeah. Quit smart as fuck. Facts, not fiction. Madden, copy and paste.
I wish I had that GIF with that's like my favorite GIF with the. Right, I'm just stunned. It's okay. I've had people tell me, not that I was crazy. I've never, I've been called crazy. Just disagree with that statement, but it's out there, people. Okay?
Hey, this is what Sports Gamers Online is about. Okay, it's about rolling with the opinions. Everybody's throwing a lot of their opinions in there.
That's what I'm saying, Justin.
And this is great. He said, "I'm baffled."
Who's baffled?
Quentin is saying, "I'm baffled that you believe that they're the same."
Well, I'm baffled you believe they're not the same. So look at that. We should go have a beer. All right.
Yeah, he's in his computer screen like, my God.
I'm just being honest. Like, I've played them like my whole entire life. And I'm not saying you haven't because I don't know you, right?
Yeah.
I completely disagree. That's all. And like I said, I've had people say who taking your stance on there, but very minute. It's the same people who likes to get, what's that thing I just found out my wife told me that these dudes be doing these days?
What?
It's just something these dudes be doing with their girlfriends that they don't be wanting their girlfriends to know. I'm trying to think what it's called. Pricking or something like shit like that. I can't think of the name, but it's a small window of people who think that way. That's all I'm trying to say, okay?
Got you.
People who said Fast 10 was trash. How about that? If you're not a Fast and Furious fan, then you can say it's trash. But if you are a Fast and a Furious fan and you didn't like 10, you high. Okay? So that's my point I'm trying to make right there.
He said, go put that NCAA 14 in right now and see what he's talking about.
Well, personally, I couldn't put that in right now because the game is 10 years old and I don't retro game. I have a brand new consoles for reasons. Okay, I don't play games older. There's no reason to. There's nothing for me that appealing for me to play a game that old.
Yeah,
that's just for me. It's one thing going back having some nostalgia. I go play some Paperboy, some Mario Brothers, little Sonics here and there, maybe a little Crash Bandicoot.
Okay,
you know what I mean. You know, I definitely go back and play some. What's that? With the cab. My wife really likes Ready to Rumble because the dude, he Ready to Rumble. The guy was twerking before twerking was twerking, right? He was like, "You can't stop the Thunderbolt." Or maybe he would give you his ass and shake at you, right? So I can go back and play some retro games. I can't go back and play retro sports games. I love sports too much.
Yeah,
and I'm too competitive in sports and how they're probably progressed to play a sports game from 10 years ago. That's just me.
The new college game will run at the same on the same current Madden engine, Frostbite. Yeah, it's not I wouldn't say it's not the Madden engine, but Frostbite. See, it's gonna run on Frostbite. Yeah.
This is how I knew that you and Quentin were both smoking weed together.
What?
Okay.
Mike.
Because 2K5 is still better than Madden ever. No, when 2K5 came out, yes, people, I get it. It was like for the first time.
He's always been an advocate. You've always been an advocate for that. You've always said like it was good at its time, but it's not better than Madden now.
That's all. It was GOAT in its prime, right? And again, even just now in this program, I said there's still things that Madden could do that 2K could do that this Madden doesn't do.
Yeah.
I still say that. Okay.
Yeah.
And presentation wise, they still can use some of that advice, but gameplay, people, it's not better. Come on, man. Yeah. It's not. It's okay. You've been hurt. I understand.
We're at 7:40. It's my time. 7:40. Do you want to start talking about AEW?
Yeah, because
let's talk about some AEW.
Sit here and talk about Madden all day. I'm gonna get kicked off air, man. Y'all trying to get me fired.
Quentin's gonna tap in. He's gonna get on Discord or wherever the hell we're on right now.
Well,
he's gonna tap in, let you know about something.
Kenny Omega, y'all got a new game coming out. When the hell is it coming out?
Howdy folks, Kenny Omega here for AEW and AEW Games. Quite some time ago, we announced our first foray into the video game world, AEW Fight Forever. We wanted to develop an arcade experience that was fun, easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master. We believe that AEW and our partners with Ukes have created just that experience. And finally, I'm happy to announce that we are ready to announce a release date. So, for Nintendo Switch, PS4, 5, Xbox, and PC, you can finally get your hands on AEW Fight Forever on June 29th. Get your copy now, pre-download, pre-order. Thank you so much for your patience and being awesome fans. And I hope to see you guys online in the game. Until then, must bid you adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bye-bye.
So the world has waited on this game, Kurt.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
The world wanted this game, Fight Forever, as a wrestling fan. Can I just say? Unless it's free on Xbox Game Pass, I would not mind this game. What?
I guess you are still in you're following the right line. Yeah, you could say it, but I guess you're staying still in that lane of you only play simulation games. And
no, it's not even that. It's not even that, Kurt.
What's wrong with the game? I just want to know.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nothing looks wrong here. It looks like I'm playing. Oh God, I can't think of that name right now.
I've never seen this, by the way.
Ooh. Look at that. It looks cartoonish. It looks. What was that? Legends of Wrestling style. Fire wrestling. It's an arcade-ish wrestling game, which I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. The game costs $65, $60. That's my problem with it. That's why I won't be buying the game.
I got you.
I won't be buying the game not only because it costs $60, right? That it cost me $60.
Yeah.
It literally says on the game, and you go pre-order it, right? You got it on any one of your systems. In the corner, man, I'm trying to go find the picture and try to share the line. It literally says drug and alcohol use in the game, but it's rated T. First and foremost, okay? That makes zero sense. But if it's a free game, absolutely, I'll be playing. Yeah. Sorry, Darby Allin. Sorry, Cabarro. Sorry, Jack Perry. But that man, MJF, is your champion. Look at that. Look at him chop. Listen to him. Are you going to play this game?
I agree with you. Like, I think that $60 for this type of game it's a lot. If it was, I wish they would have did something with Game Pass. I think if they would have did something with Game Pass, this game would have got a lot more people playing it, and I think people would have realized, hey, this game isn't half bad. It's not worth the $60. I like it though. Like I think you and Jacob, showed me this, or Jake showed me this a while back, and I was like, what kind of game is this? And then I don't know, I've kind of started liking it a little bit. I think I've just came to the conclusion that this is more arcade-ish.
Yeah, of course it is.
Look like toys fighting each other, basically.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. I like it.
It's just the fact that the game is $60. And they can, Sean, get very boring very quick. You're right, but I don't think it has anything to do with sim being the reason behind it.
Yeah, okay.
That's all. Right? A game's to me, any game's gonna be what you make out of it. And it's the same as a movie or a book, music, what you like, you know what I mean? Somebody came in a party, I'm playing Xbox today and said, hey man, y'all play that new Little Dirk? I'm sorry, I'm 47 years old. I laughed my ass off. The fuck's a Little Dirk? Okay. So, and people got mad, like, ugh! Right? So it's about what you like. Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna enjoy the game when it's free, when it's affordable for me to play the game.
What's the price point? Because
$60. Let me go look.
No. I'm saying, what's the price point that you'll pay for it?
$30. No, I would pay $20 to $30 for a game like
20 to 30. Okay.
Because it is an arcade game, and because it's not. I believe anyway. I don't know. I haven't played the game. That it's going to have that deep of something that can keep me invested. Mm-hmm. When I have, to me, the best wrestling game that I've played for me personally in 10 years. Yeah. WWE 2K23.
Yeah.
I think everything they screwed up on last year, they did. And again, this isn't a comparison of companies. This is a comparison of games, right? And what I would play in the wrestling genre of the world. I'm not going to purposely go play and spend a lot of, and he said he would, right? So again, to each their own. For me, I'm a sim video game player, right? So I'm going to play this game with my children like I did with Legends of Wrestling, with certain games like this. Hey, 3-4 matches. What was that? No. Battleground came out. Wasn't that the name of that game? And they were jumping out the ring and throwing them out the ring of WWE Battleground. And literally, my kids didn't even play that game that much. Like, I was mad. I paid all that money for that game. My kids played it for like the first 2 weeks, and that was literally it. They never played the game again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Justin's going bananas. Justin Stevens, he's just going bananas on it. He's like, yeah, it's second, right? It's not.
You say I will not get this until it's 15.
I hear that though. I hear that.
Calm down.
Forrest complaining about $60 ain't nothing. Hey, look, games now really are 70.
Hold on now.
I paid $70 for my Legend of Zelda. Okay?
Did somebody say, are we complaining about a $50 game?
Yeah. What are you poors complaining about? $60 ain't nothing.
I'm sorry. I wonder what that message is. Okay, here it is at the bottom here. What are you poors complaining about? $60 ain't nothing. Poors? I buy Jordan sneakers. Nothing but Jordan sneakers. Unless it's an Air Max, something like that. I'm very cocky when it comes to my clothes. Some people think I'm insane and stupid for spending money on those kind of things. What's money to you is money to you. I call people poor. It's $60, but how you spend $60, you might smoke cigarettes. I think that's disgusting. You might vape. I think that's even more disgusting. I wouldn't spend my money on a $5, $10, $15 vape. So I'm not going to spend money on a game I'm not going to play, especially when the game doesn't look like it's entertaining enough for me to pay $60 for. That's the answer to your question. I bet you would do.
Don't pay any attention to him. It's actually $70.
It looks like a mobile game.
It does look. Yeah, it does look a little. Okay, so we got where this kind of came from was people were able to like pre-download the game for some reason.
Well, you know what? I didn't hear him say that. So to you. Damn, $70. Shit, now I'm really poor.
People were able to, even worse. Right?
$70, man.
Even worse, yeah.
Even worse.
That's even worse. People were able to pre-order the game or pre-download the game, and everybody was like, "So there must be a release date coming." And we finally got a release date about a week later. So there you guys go. Like AEW, it comes out June 29th? 29th. I feel like they could still announce
that's right around Madden beta time. Ain't nobody playing that shit.
they could still announce a partnership with Game Pass.
They still can.
They got enough time.
They get that on Game Pass. I will be playing it and talking about it on this program.
Yeah,
without question. Without question, I would play the game if it's free. Yeah. But I'm not going to play that game. The customizations at the same. I can get everybody that's in that game in WWK.
Yeah.
From people who have a lot more time on their hands than me.
Yeah. I also think the $70 was a bad 70 or 60, whatever it is. It's a bad price point for the game. And Ukes knows exactly what
I literally just said that, my guy. That's an intelligent sports fan right there. You need to come follow the Mike Knoxxx show.
I could literally make an AEW game. Yeah, true. The good customization.
Damn, the same Resident Evil 4. Now, yeah, I know there's a problem with that. There it's
hey, obviously you guys are like, fuck this game. Which is great. This is great. This is what the opinions are about.
No one's actually saying fuck the game.
Yeah.
Saying fuck the price.
It's too high in price.
For a game that looks like this. That's all. Definitely like a mobile game. Look at that. Like, ooh. And then they showed this one scene because I had some friends that were Double Nothing, right? You know, in Vegas this past week, and they had their second biggest pay-per-view or whatever when they want to call it. And there's massive blood in this game. Like puddles of blood
it's blood
stays on the mat in this game. That's not really necessarily appealing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what I'm realizing with AEW is that they are I won't even say millennials. Like what's lower than millennials?
Gen Z type.
Gen Zs. This is the world they really, to me, commit to. That to me, that's their biggest fan base, is that generation. And those who are they hate WWE so bad, they're, which I don't blame you, right? And just say, I want something different. I don't care what it is. I'm going to listen to it. And I'm going to play it. And I'm going to pay attention to it. No matter how trash it is, which AEW is, that's what they do. Except for MJF. He's a god.
Make sure you guys get your questions in. We're taking our questions now. We got 10 minutes for the rest of the show. We're taking any type of question.
Truly like
any
8
kind
minutes.
Of games. Yeah, 8 minutes. Yeah. Any kind of games, any kind of sports games. Ask Mike about why he hates AEW so much.
I don't hate AEW. I want to like all wrestling.
Why
it was just really bad this weekend. Did you see Night of Champions?
No.
I had a friend of mine which isn't fair to him, right? He was there. And I've always said to any wrestling fan, you cannot tell me something's good, you watching at home versus me being there live. Okay, doesn't matter what you say. The atmosphere in a building changes everything.
Yeah, right.
So to him, he said, man, it was better than Night of Champions. This is what I said to him. I sent him that gift. Like, what? Are you crazy? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Right? But best match I've seen inside of a squared circle was them 4 Pillars match all year long. They got it on. So the game, I would play it, just not for $60.
Yeah. Thank you. The blood is not a selling point, and honestly, the blood system doesn't even look good. It's like just blood texture on the mat. It is an excessive amounts of blood, and when I saw the screenshots, I was like, "What in the world is going on?" It looks like somebody's dying in the ring.
You should have saw the video of it. It's like, anybody got Canva? It's like just throw the blood on the throwing paint on the paintboard.
It's just freaking spewing out, right?
Yeah, just to make any sense at all.
Oh my goodness. No, I didn't see the video, but I need to see the video. I've only seen the screenshots of it. I've only seen screenshots.
Mid, maybe a high. It's mid. It's mid. I want to go. It can be a little higher than mid, because everybody says mid now, right? And I've been saying mid. I've been saying don't close quotes like that for like years, right? That should look like some Reggie. How about saying that sometimes, right? Like it's some Reggie. The game looks like some red. That's some straight outdoor. But that's some homegrown.
Homegrown stuff.
Everything gotta be mid. Nah, it's just below mid. Okay. They took them too long to come out with it. Okay. Their price range is too high for the game.
True.
It did not deliver in where they put delivered in. This game should be free. Okay.
I think the gameplay is what's gonna really.
But the game should be free.
Yeah.
Games that are free games sell.
Yeah.
Because of microcurrency, right? Is that Fortnite's a free game, right? What's the free game? Remember that dodgeball game came out last summer?
Yeah.
Game was fun as hell. Free.
Yeah. It got shut down too. Yeah.
It did get shut down pretty quick. The roller derby one did too.
Yeah.
I like that game.
A lot of games.
I was trying to think of something other than mid-ish. I thought the interesting. See, I love wrestling games, and I love wrestling so much. I'm okay with it being a mid. It doesn't have to be WWE.
Yeah,
it has to be fun, not for $60.
Yeah.
You come on this game for $29.99, I'm buying it.
And that's where I'm hoping where the game shines is just the gameplay. Because
Kenny Omega does say that. He says that, right? He said the game is made to be easy to pick up,
and
hard to master.
And he used the word arcade-ish.
Yeah, he says
or arcade style.
Yeah, they wanted it that way. That's like I said, if you play Fire Pro Wrestling, it's like that. Like I don't have a problem with the way the game looks. I have a problem with the price for we are too advanced as sports gamers and gamers in general. Just our society is smarter. We're not paying for something like that. You got to give me something better than that. It's like I can't make my kids, no matter how much I love Christopher Reeve's Superman, my kids ain't watching that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just I seen a thing on Facebook said if they could bring back one TV show, what would it be? Somebody fucking put The Bionic Woman.
Oh my God.
You can bring back any TV show. You would bring back The Bionic Woman.
Any TV show when it's that. Yeah, come on now.
Luke Ferrigno's Incredible Hulk, Knight Rider. That shit ain't flying today on today's television. That's all I'm saying, people.
Right. Fall Guys is free and fun as fuck. Mike don't even. I bet Mike doesn't even know what it is. I bet I could not read that out.
Free and fun on what? I know I don't know.
And like you actually didn't know.
No, I don't know shit. I like being known. So if I know it, I'm gonna have passion and talk about it. If I don't know, tell me.
Fall Guys is like they're like I've never played it, but like they're like these little chubby guys and they're like running and like they're falling over and stuff, but you have to like they're racing. They're in like a race and they have to go through obstacles and stuff like that.
I think I've seen it.
You probably seen it. Like a lot of people play it.
Okay.
$70 with no DLC included. Shake my head. I mean, a lot of games are like that now, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is. All joking aside, 60 is too much. Make it affordable and build it that way. I mean,
who they gonna put in the game this black anyone is there that you care about? Jay Cargill, that's all, right? You care about Swerve Strickland? You care about these guys?
I'm gonna ask Mike that question. What question? GTA 6 or Undisputed on console? Which releases first?
Grand Theft Auto. They're not playing. They're not playing. Undisputed's fail is an epic fail, and it's a shame. I waited 2 years for that game, almost 3 years for that game because it actually came out. It's been like 3 years because the pandemic is when this game first got announced.
Yeah,
before the pandemic, and I waited. I am a boxing purist. I love professional. I love the sweet science of boxing. I don't think that UFC and MMA has surpassed boxing still.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason it just doesn't. This game came out. I was hyped. I got the PC. I'm like, oh, whatever. I played it. I paid for it and everything. By days in, I got my money back.
I'm gonna say Undisputed comes to consoles first. I think GTA 6 probably comes out next year, but gets a few delays along the way. But hey man, have a good night. And you are not letting it go with Mike.
That's all right. That's okay. He gonna buy me a shot. Cause I ain't smoking that weed you smoking.
2K19 or 2K23, NBA or WWE?
Okay, yeah. Which one you talking about here? And I can easily answer this question, Shane. Easy. Bud Crawford, unanimous decision. I'm not gonna say he gonna knock out Earl because that's Earl Spence. And yeah, part of me can't stand Earl because he's a Cowboy fan. Okay, so but not all jokes aside with that part. I just think Bud Crawford is that guy. I thought he was been that guy from the beginning. He reminds me of a Tommy Hearns without having a glass jaw. So
Jay Crow said
2K. I'm gonna say 2K23.
I'm gonna say 2K23 also.
2K23. I absolutely love that freaking. I love this game. It's fun to me. It's all the mistakes they made about it. Are you still playing it, Kurt?
I've stepped away from it, but I think about it. I think about playing it all the time. I love WWE 2K23 actually.
I actually do. You know it on my channel, Mike Knoxxx is how my name is spelled here on the show. Mm-hmm. I have run my own wrestling podcast for going on 15 years now. So I just had an interview with Savio Vega last week. Friend of mine came on just to talk about the backlash, things like that. So I do wrestling talk and all those kind of things. So check me out. Follow me at Mike Knoxxx on all my social medias. Are all the same as Mike Knoxxx on everything I am. So yeah, unless you really know me in real life, you can follow my Facebook, but you don't really know me, so you can follow my. I live in Florida, Quentin. Don't you embarrass yourself.
I was reading that. Yeah.
Peace.
All right.
Last question.
Yeah, last question.
Our NFL 2K game. Nope. Slow burn.
Yeah.
Like that stuff in Florida.
Yeah, that one's going to be a tough one, man. We haven't heard anything. We haven't gotten anything back yet. But thank you guys for coming back to the SGO Press Pass. We're going to try to get Kurt on very, very soon. We might go later in Tuesdays, bi-weekly.
Another hour. Push it back
Another hour. Trying to get Kurt on. Trying to just keep the consistency. But there was a lot of people that watched today. You guys really like the Madden news. Really appreciate you guys getting into the chat. It kind of keeps the conversation going and keep the opinions flowing. My name is Curtis, newly senior editor here at Sports Gamers
Congratulations
Online.
on that, by the way, buddy.
Thank you.
Like that.
So I have a lot of great ideas for Sports Gamers Online. We're literally Justin put up Justin's last chat.
Really?
Like that was the last thing I saw. AEW sucks. Okay.
It does.
And it's been heard, Justin. It's been heard. You can follow me on Twitter at Cali from the Dojo. If you want to hear all my other video game opinions, because you guys did talk about Starfield and other stuff in the chat, you guys can follow my other YouTube channel called The Soul Dojo, SEOUL, like Seoul as in South Korea. Soul Dojo channel. I talk about other gaming stuff, and you can follow me on Twitter. I already said that. All right, Mike Knoxxx, you plugged yourself in, but
yeah, I'm already good. Just appreciate y'all for listening. There was a lot of people today. Seriously, y'all kept the conversation going. Appreciate it. And I'm not gonna be a little insane, but I really respect all you guys and thank you guys for coming here. And it's just entertainment, people. So, but if you want to come play me in the game on any system, the game V1, THAGAME V1. And as my man, Dwayne The Rock Johnson would say,
just bring it, bitch.
And there it is. Listen, we out of here. Yeah. See y'all. We see y'all in 2 weeks.
Thanks. Don't worry about me. Thank you.